this lake. Um, it was beautiful
Beautiful sight.
for like a paint and sip kind of thing with a charcuterie board. If y'all don't know what a charcuterie board is, this is where you have a fucking wooden board with your different types of salamis, meats. We had pancetta, um, some other meats.
Hella good shit.
Then you have like different cheeses. You have like a soft cheese. We had some like brie. Then we had some like a medium soft cheese, which was like a cheddar. And then you have more of like a harder cheese. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah. You have more of a harder cheese, but we got like some laughing cow shit. And yeah, you just have different type of cheeses, fruits, nuts. Looks amazing with your crackers.
It was amazing.
So yeah, we had that with the wine. Only problem is that when we got there and we were trying to set up, first we see these geese. And you know we have history with fucking ducks.
Right. First it was ducks. Now we got beef with geese.
Yes, that shit. Because as soon as they smelt food, and they were in the middle of the fucking water, literally about like hella feet away from us.
Yeah,
like
they were
about
hella
like
feet away.
40 feet away from us. As soon as they smelt something, they started swimming towards us in the water. But I didn't really think of anything of it. I was like, oh, maybe they're just chilling. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they vibing. They vibing out right
No, as soon as they got to land and I see them slowly creep up towards us, I was like, oh no, we gotta go. And there was like one bee that was like around me.
now.
I
It
was
was
like,
two.
oh
It
no.
was two.
Two bees, yeah. There were two bees around us, and I was like, oh nah, fuck that. So we drive up around the lake to see what other spots there are to have this little like picnic thing. So we go over there just to find when we set our shit down, our shit of the basket and the meats and shit. As soon as I set that shit down on the fucking bench, hella fucking bees come out of nowhere, and I'm done. Like,
Yeah, all right. So once we put the shit down on the table, bees swarm us. In the midst of that, I look at my wrist and I'm like, I see a few bees literally circling my wrist. So I look at her and I say, "Babe, don't freak out, don't move." She stops. I'm like, "All right, look at me, look at me." She looks at me. I said, "What you're gonna do is you're gonna walk. You're gonna walk past me on the outside, and you're just gonna keep walking. Don't look back. Just keep walking. I'm right behind you." She starts walking. I'm walking behind her very slowly, so where she has a good space for me. And once she hits the streets, I notice the bees stop following her and they come back towards me. So I'm walking at another angle so they don't follow me to her. And once I make it to some solid ground, we're over here looking stuck like, what the fuck just happened?
these bees literally kicked us off the fucking grass.
Yeah.
As I've never seen bees, because they started by the fucking bench where we put our food, and then slowly started getting like covering the whole grass area. And we were just like, these bees were not there before.
No, not
These
at all.
little fucking soldiers are out here fucking bitching us out of grass.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That shit was the most wildest thing I've ever experienced, because they wasn't really like attacking us. They were just swarming all the fuck over us. Like, they
Yeah.
were really just trying to warn us, like, get the fuck away from here.
Right.
Like, they were probably racist, honestly.
I mean, I heard stories of where we were. That city alone.
But yeah. So, we had to fucking wave down fucking wildlife just for them bitches to just think we're saying hi and to wave back and keep it pushing.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? I was just like, we could have been dead. You know,
Yeah.
we're trying to actually like do a SOS thing. Like, do we have to spell the shit out in rocks
Right.
or bees? Like, oh my God. So we finally see a fucking cop, police officer, kind of down the road. So we walk up the road, because at this point, the whole fucking swarm, the whole fucking thing of bees is swarming all over our fucking basket. We can't get to our shit. We don't even want to be there anymore. We don't want to fucking be there anymore. We're just trying to leave, but not leave our shit. Like, I spent a lot of money on that shit and those meats and cheeses and shit. We want our food.
Yeah.
So, we go to the police officer and we explain the situation. We're just trying to have a nice picnic. And when I said that, his face was kind of worried because he was like, oh my God, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is it a racist type of thing? Yeah. But I was like, no, but we're being attacked by bees. And then his face kind of looks relieved. He was like, okay, it's just bees, you know, you're nothing too serious.
Like he was legit like, that's it.
Right.
Just bees, okay. I can
it was a sigh of relief, literally. I was like, no, nothing too crazy today. But these bees are fucking wild. He was like, yeah, the bees out here, for some reason, are attracted to meat. Do you guys have any meat with y'all? We have a whole charcuterie board. Yes, we have hella meat.
Hella meat.
What bee is attracted to meat?
Yeah.
These bees out here are bulked. They're like, fuck your honey, bitch. Fuck your pollen.
We want your food.
We want the straight fucking
meat.
Yes, all that good shit. So the officer goes over there. First he has to get the fucking bee spray from Wildlife because them dumbasses fucking drove past us. That shit could have been. The officer didn't even have to be bothered if Wildlife would have fucking did their job.
Right, yeah.
So the officer is like, all right, stay over here, stay away from the bees, and I'll get the bee spray. We stood where he told us to stand, and we started seeing bees over there. We're like, oh, fuck no. It was a thing. It was a fucking thing. I feel like bees just have this little, like, sense in the air, be like, hey, don't fuck with them. Like,
yeah, because they kept us out of that area.
Right.
And then they sent their scouts out through the whole grass. Like,
yes.
And there was more and more every time you looked.
Literally. They were covering the grass.
They covered that whole area by
and it was
bench. Not
like that before, because we would have saw that shit.
Yeah,
Hella.
Walking up. So it's like we woke up them. Like we woke them up.
The whole fucking tribe.
And them motherfuckers was like, oh, they brought us dinner.
Literally. So the cop comes and he starts doing the little bee spray shit. And at first he didn't even fucking see him. He was like, oh no, they're not bad. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then he starts going closer to the basket.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, here they are. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So they start swarming him.
Literally.
But he has a fucking spray. So he was good. And then he,
I was creeping up over there.
Yeah, we had to go still get our basket, though, and our blanket. I got a nice little blue and white picnic blanket, you know, durable, washable, all that shit. But yeah, we had to go get our shit. And when we finally got all of our shit, we go in the car and we see that one of the fucking pancetta meats has a fucking stinger in it. Like, these niggas was really fucking eating this shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all was fighting
so good.
over
that nigga
this.
Had a sting for it.
Literally. I'm like, bro, no.
Somebody sacrificed themselves for that meat.
This is fucking crazy. I have never, ever heard of bees going after meat.
Never.
I was like, oh my God. And I sprayed hella perfume on today. And I'm just like, oh my God. So while all this is happening, I have my friends at my house planning a surprise party for this man.
Yes.
He doesn't know that.
Not at all.
But yes. So it kind of worked in our favor. I was worried that the bees was, because it kind of cut the trip early because the bees, like, we couldn't really paint, but we could still eat. So we were just in the car eating while we were eating and shit. I was hitting up my friends like, hey, like, how's it going? Make sure everything's cool. Everything was cool. So then we finally get to my house, and I had to try to tell him, like, I had to try to get him in the house without having him carry anything, because we had hella shit with us. So yeah, it was just like having him like, hey, let's go inside first type of shit. Yeah, try not to
I
make
for
it
sure
seem
wasn't
obvious.
thinking of it because
He
it was
wasn't.
like, oh, let's go inside. And you said like you needed me to grab something for you from inside or something. And, oh yeah, you said come inside with me real quick. We'll grab the stuff from the car later.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm thinking nothing of it, bruh. Soon as she opened the door, surprise! I'm like, oh shit! I almost ran out the door. I'm like, damn.
Got your ass.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, and she for sure caught me off guard, y'all. Like I was like, oh damn, she got me.
It was kind of easy, but yeah, it was easy and difficult because of the people who I wanted there, like more like your friends. But I mean, you've met my friends. I feel like you've grown a relationship with them enough to chill with them and be comfortable.
Yeah,
So it was still like a cool setting.
Yeah, it wasn't too crazy. It was legit a good time. I have no complaints. I mean,
but crazy in a good way.
Yeah, crazy in a good way.
Yeah.
After hours, crazy. Like it was fun.
Red light special, crazy.
Yeah, that shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie. It was like our own little nightclub there.
Yeah, so let me tell you about the party. It was a color party. If y'all don't know what it is, we had everybody come in one color, and whichever color they choose, they gotta bring shit in that color. So I had my own color, which was black. I wore a cute little black, it was cute. And I brought anything that was black, some like black pistachios, some black Doritos, some Pepsi because it looked black, some Pepsi Zero and all kind of shit. It was cool. And then we got to eating, then we got to playing drinking games and dancing and shit. It was fucking lit. And then went inside and played more games and more dancing, but with them red lights hits a little different.
Yeah, the red lights hit a little different.
My friends were loud. We had to put that shit inside. But yes.
And then I think the last thing we did before you wrapped up the night was play hide and go seek.
Yes. Fucking, I don't know why they wanted to play hide and go seek, but I don't know.
That shit was fun though.
It was fun. Being a big ass kid playing hide and go seek.
Hiding behind a tree.
Who hid behind
you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I tried to hide behind a tree,
right next to me.
Literally. Yeah, fucking wild. That shit was fun though. All right. So I don't think I'm ready for that one. Maybe we can get into that one.
Which one?
The Mama's Boy.
I mean, you can do that one for like the last topic, say the juicy shit, or we can get into Queen's Court. Cause we're at 28 right now.
We still got hella time.
We got hella time.
That's fucking wild. Fuck this shit. Okay. Let's do Queen's Court.
All right, we're doing Queen's Court. Hear ye, hear ye. It's time for Queen's Court, people. I fucked up.
Yes, you did.
But let me redo it, though, because like I said, we live with it today. Hear ye, people of the fashion classy universe. It is now time for Queen's Court.
Thank you. Now in session. So, my Queen's Court this week will be about the fucking county office. Simply like anyone who has dealt with being laid off, so unemployment, trying to get them unemployment checks, so you can fucking live, trying to get fucking food stamps so you can eat, trying to get any type of fucking assistance so you could just simply, fucking live, is like trying to pull out someone's fucking teeth. I don't know why I have been going through fucking hell and back trying to just get people to give me some assistance for like money and like for food and shit, so I can pay my bills without having to fucking like ass family members and bullshit. So I've been trying to reach my fucking caseworker